So I realized something. I made a mistake when I was making my tray. See, I made it perfectly for all of these cards to be able to sit in there. They come out really easy. It works great. The problem is the back tray. I thought I had made it wide enough in my original measurements that the pieces would fall forward and you'd be able to pull them out just like these. But I now realize that I didn't measure the height of these. I had thought in my head that they were the same height as the card and they would stick out just as much as these do, but they don't. They go all the way to the bottom. And there's enough cards in this that when I put in the remaining cards, well, it's going to be impossible to get them out. I'm going to try my very best to be able to maintain what I've already built, because this was actually a ton of work. I'm just taking it from Laura Kampf and her videos is, you know, when you make a mistake, don't get angry, just try to move forward. And that's what I'm going to try and do here. There are so many things that I would have done differently making this insert. Just from the things where I stopped the video and everything, you know, and I ended up having to split these two in half, but, you know, I made it end up working, and it worked out okay, and I'm happy with it. I wish this could have been one piece, because I think that could have been cool. The thing that I'm most happy about is this tray and the curved piece I put in here. I know some of you are already going to be wondering what the heck I used to make that curved piece that's on the inside of this. It's actually cake board. It's corrugated cardboard that has a non-stick surface on one side. What you'll want to do is slice the back side of the corrugated cardboard, not the pretty shiny side, and then when you put it in, it makes this nice smooth surface. The other thing that I did was I hot glued a piece of foam core inside the slot as well that's left over between the cake board and the corrugated cardboard. And what that did was it blocked your view of the cardboard, but it also made it so that you couldn't accidentally tear this piece out. And I think it made it look a little bit nicer as well. I made this little boat. It's a bigger version of the boat that comes with the game. My plan is to recreate this in a future video out of wood. I haven't quite decided on the design for it. Right now, it just looks kind of like a bigger version of the original. So if you have ideas, please put that information below. I'm hoping to be able to make that video here within the next 2 weeks. So you can see it just fits right in that little slot. And I planned that from the beginning. But like I said, that's going to be a future video. I had so many different things I was going to do on this case, from lining the tops of this foam core. They never really quite came through because the video ended up taking me 3 times longer than I expected. I had hoped to be able to completely do this build and the video in one day. It ended up taking me 3 days, which is way more than I wanted it to take. But it all worked out in the end, and I'm happy with it. I think it looks really cool. It slides in nicely. The pieces come out nicely, and it works. It functions. It makes it easier to play the game. So I'll definitely have this with me. If you go to my local game night, I'll definitely be bringing this with me. so people can take a look at it. And honestly, if you like this design, if you like the layout, please by all means use it. Make it your own, you know, customize it however you want. I'd love to see it. If you end up making this same insert, please be sure to tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see your version of it. And if you came up with ways to make it work better, or if you're able to fix my other mistakes. I'm not necessarily going to be talking as much at the end of these build videos as I did with this one, but since it's my first one and since I made so many little mistakes on it, I figured it was important. If there's anything in particular in building these inserts that you would like to know more about, please comment below and maybe I can make a video on those as well. Thanks again for watching and have an awesome day.